Hello everybody again, welcome back to another segment of Healthy Lifestyle here with Bill MacPhee. I'm Bill MacPhee and this is Ken Gibbons, my mentor. And we did another weigh-in today.
Another weigh-in.
Another weigh-in. Today, not such good news though. I gained a pound, I guess.
Well, not quite a pound.
Quite a pound, but yeah, but there's a reason for it. Always a reason. And Ken pointed out today that if you know why, then that's good. And one of the reasons why is basically I had a hectic week this week. I was doing our first workshop for our change of name tour. And I had a lot of things to do, and there was new material, and so I wasn't used to it, and I was nervous, and so I wasn't exercising. I didn't take the time to exercise just for different reasons, and I was probably eating a little bit different than I should have. I know that I had a sub one day, a lot of bread, that bread, but anyways. So that's what happens. But we're here today, and we have a new issue that we want to bring up. A couple weeks ago, I was talking to Ken and about nutritious bars because I like something to eat at night. You talked about not eating before you go to bed. It's not really good for you and that. But there's some bars in the house. I had like this nutritious yogurt bar and another. There's a cereal bar there and Nature Valley bars and I asked Ken, what about these bars, these nutritional bars? What's your thoughts on them? And so Ken did a little bit of research on them, and I want to talk a little bit about that. So what did you find out, Ken?
Well, essentially, when you look at these nutritious bars, I think the word nutritious implies that they're good for you.
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole lot. I don't think there's a whole them up there. There's a variety of them that we have in front of us. We have about...
we've got a lot. We've got a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of nutritional bars out there.
And they've got really nice names like banana nut bread and coconut almond and taste of nature.
Yeah, and the one that I was eating was this one here, the yogurt bar or something, yogurt
granola bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, yeah, these things do have some nutritional value as far as there's oatmeal in there. Some of them have a little bit of fruit even. Mm. But the biggest thing I'm against these things is the fact that they all contain a lot of sugar. If you you pick up this one, it says sweet and salty, and you look at the ingredients. The first ingredient is glucose. That's the first ingredient, and that tells you something about just how much of this is actually sugar. You pick up this one, and it's a 48-gram bar, and inside it, it says sugars 24 grams. So that's that's half.
Yeah.
Half of this thing is made up of sugar. It makes it taste good. Sometimes when you look at the list of ingredients, you say, oh good, there's no sugar in this one. And you read the whole list, but there's things in there, agave nectar and apple juice concentrate. And so they don't come right out and say sugar. However, when you look inside, it says sugar 11 grams.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a lot of sugar. Yeah. They recommend that you have no more than about 40 grams of sugar a day. Mm. And we can see what one of those things would do. Here's another one that kind of hides the word sugar. You look through, it's near the top. They call it dried cane syrup. Oat syrup. And
so if I get my running shoes and put syrup on it, it's just about the same thing, and nibble on that.
It would be about the same thing. I think there's a lot of things out there that have a lot of sugar, and I've said over and over again that sugar is the enemy. So if you're eating carbohydrates that quickly change into sugar, there's another source of sugar. 1 can of Coke, 39 grams of sugar. That's 10 teaspoons of sugar. That's high fructose corn syrup, which is the worst kind of sugar. If you go to fruit has a lot of sugar in it too. In that A banana has 17 grams of sugar for 40-gram piece of fruit. Most of them up around 20 grams for a pile of grapes or an orange. Lower ones tend to be things like applesauce, berries. Berries are good as far as low sugar content.
But but just to be the devil's advocate here, I mean, you look at those bars. One of the things that they do that was helping me at night, I thought, is because they kind of they fill you up, or at least they're satisfying. So, are there getting back to the bars again? Are there any? Would you say stay away from them all then, or is there out of that variety? We must have about 10, 12 different kinds there. Is there any that you would eat?
I'd eat them all. Yeah, but I think what you got to do is you got to look very carefully at the ingredients. I'm looking over here, and I think one of these bars I was looking at had only 7 grams. So that's low at the end of sugar. They tend to be a little drier, a little plainer. I can't find it right now, but some of them have got a lot more sugar than others. So if you break it and it's sticky and it's held together and it tastes really good, it's probably got a lot of sugar in it. Whereas if it's dry and crumbly, it probably doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. But you know, Bill, there are other things. Cadbury's has a chocolate bar that is made up of 70% cocoa. And a 25-gram sample, that's about 4 squares. It only has about 7 grams of sugar. And you eat that slowly, and you're going to feel like,
Yeah.
I've had my sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the point. You got to have something. I mean, because when you want to eat something, you're going to eat something. So you want to try to make the best choice and eat what's going to help you the best. Because the fact is, that if I want something to eat, I'm going to eat it. I know we're going a lot long on this one, but this is important because this is very helpful.
Now here's some good snacks. Hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're easy to make.
Yeah.
Leave them in the fridge, and so
And I had some last week.
whole nuts. You know, right behind me. You know, that's where we keep our snacks. I'll just take a handful of whole nuts. You got to be careful though, because they contain a lot of fats, and that's a lot of calories as well. One that I really like, an apple. Now, fruit by itself is going to change. It's going to spike really quickly. So you need some protein with it. And apple with peanut butter is a good snack. Oranges and almonds.
Right.
Good combination, good snacks. Yogurt, nuts.
Yeah.
So there's some snacks that they're easy to get at, and they're probably...
The yogurt's a good one, because I know that for a while I was buying that Greek yogurt, because the Greek yogurt is supposed to have a lot of protein, right? And protein is supposed to be good for you. Like, you want to stay away from the fats and get the protein.
The thing is that there's plain yogurt, and then there's most of the other yogurts. They have a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
And so the good stuff in it, the bacteria that really helps with their digestion, the sugar counterfeits that. And so if you're going to buy yogurt, you want to get the non-sweetened ones.
Yeah.
So that would be my suggestion. Anyway, so yeah, nutrition bars, they're good. I always carry them around just in case I get stuck and I'm really hungry and I start to feel a little bit on the weak side. But as a general snack, no, they're just a little sweet for me.
Okay, very good. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in this week, and we'll do another weigh-in next week, and hopefully I can drop that.
Exercise, a lot of exercise.
Yeah, I got to exercise this week. So anyways, we'll see you. Have a great day, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.